In this video, we are targeting Ohrid Trout diamonds. If this video helps you catch your diamond, please remember to give it a like and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Here is my latest catch screen. First fish at 13.16. Here's a gold. Here's a diamond. Another diamond. And a third diamond. Then look at this. Gold, 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 gold. Last fish at 13.50. That's 8 golds and 3 diamonds. Let's take a quick look at the Ohrid trout. For the traits, easily spooked, don't jump around in the water. You can see big ones jump. If you do, target them. Expect a tough fight, and it's a sun lover, so we want to fish when the sun is up. For the bait and lure preferences, Pro Performance middle of the first line, jumps out to attract the fish. I like artificial corn on feeder bottom rig for my bait and crankbait. Those will exclude other fish and help us stick to the Ohrid for the most part. The maximum Ohrid is a little over 15 pounds, and I do like using the feeder rod in this location. So you see here, I'm using the blinder. I chose the Champion for the gear ratio primarily, but 19 pound is fine. It's a little overpowered, but makes it quicker for the video. I am using 19 pound fluorocarbon to match. Any sinker will do. Size for gold hook and artificial corn will help us exclude carp suckers. You can see here I have two identical set up for rod holders. And then for my in-hand, use a lure spinning rig. The rod is really up to you. I'm using this one just to master it. And a 22-pound reel, 22-pound line. The important part here, a size 5 crankbait, in this case cream gravy, but you do not need to use that one specifically. For bait feeding, you're going to want to use Pro Performance. In my technique session, I'll stick to the medium catapult, but you can use the hand if you don't have it. You just can't reach as far, and it's not quite as effective, although I recognize the catapult can be expensive. So if you have one, then I suggest the catapult. If not, make do with the hand. The location we are going to use is straight across from the main outpost. Here is the trailhead. Shoshone Step, and you can see I picked up a Jeep here, drove it around here, and parked it right here where I'm at. Special thanks to Funky Monkey for this location and time window. To catch your Ohrid Trout diamond, start in a morning server. Your time window is 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. However, 8 a.m. arrival is optimal. So if you start fishing before that, I recommend you hop back, restock, and fast travel back to your Jeep. For your gear, you want 2 feeder bottom rigs, size 4 gold hook with artificial corn yellow, and 1 lure spinning rig with size 5 crankbait. I twitch that to attract them. Make sure you use Pro Performance bait balls. I recommend you start in a morning server. You can keep fishing, but what I do is jump back over at 8 o'clock in the morning to the outpost, restock my Pro Performance, and jump back to the Jeep. You see my Jeep here. Don't forget, you can grab Pro Performance out of the back as long as you have stocked it up. And that is a good idea in this case because we may fish to the point where you run out of bait balls. So a few things to see here. There's a stump sticking out of the water over there to the right. That's a decent target. We're going to use this rock right here because you know you got to fish on rocks. Grab one of my setups with 4 with 4 hook gold. I want to make sure in the lower left it says put rod in holder before I cast. I'm just going to do a forward only cast over in the direction of that stump. grab my medium, do a cast to pretty much line up with that. Put another one over this way. And then I'm going to put one out in the middle a little further. Grab my other gold hook setup. Put that out there in the rod holder. Then I'm going to grab my in-hand for casting. Max cast that out to that bait ball. Turn on twitch and reel in. 3x or 2x is fine. Really depends on your reel. So the first hour or so is usually a little slower. It'll heat up after 7 a.m. typically. And then again, 8 a.m. is the optimal time. So either fast travel to your Jeep at 8 a.m. That sets your environment to 8 a.m. And then after that, no more fast traveling until you're done. If you need to restock out of your Jeep. And again, these are easily spooked. Don't fall in the water. So all I'm going to do is try and weed out smaller ones by casting. And I tend to get most of the diamonds on the rod holders on the gold hook. And there's a bite. Perfect timing. This looks like a gold. You can tell it's an Ohrid when that circle moves like that because it jumps. And a nice gold, a sideways gold, almost 10 pounds. So close. But you can see that did not take long. Just going to put it right back out there. And this time I'll cast over that bait ball. And you just want to work the area with your in-hand. It's a consistent bite, but typically not one where you're going to get too crazy with multiple rod holders. Oh, this is a nice fish right here. This could be a diamond. Made me bump up the drag. Let's hurry up and get this thing in. Because we've got another nibble. There it is, a diamond. 12.89. Gotta love it. And we've got another one going off, so I'll show you this quick. I'll release them, and then we'll see what we've got on the other rod holder here. Got about 30 seconds to grab that. It's another nice fish, but it's going to be a gold. Just that quick. I wouldn't expect it to always be that good, but I did, as you'll see here, start this video a little after the 8 o'clock window. So if you saw down on the lower left, we're a little before 9 o'clock. And that is definitely the hot spot. Ah, we got a drum. Boo. So you will get the occasional drum. No biggie. As I said earlier, you can tell the trout because the circle will spin almost all the time on the trout. So just put it back out. Revisit the chum. This time I'll go quite a bit further. Oh, we've already got another bite. And this looks like a smaller gold. And the circle's moving, so it's going to be an Ohrid. There's a nice jump, so now we know for sure. Put that back out. You can certainly do long casts if you want. Line up with where your bait is. I find the half casts work just fine. And you'll see in the montage, no problem getting diamonds here. Crazy hot spot. I find the bite ends about 1600. I'll cut this one off and grab the other rod. You can go later if you want, but I think that's pretty much the end of the diamond zone. This is going to be a small gold. Yep. I'll put that back out and keep on fishing for the montage. That's all there is to the technique. Happy fishing. Have a good one. Please click on the logo bottom left to subscribe to my channel. Check out my other content and don't forget to hit the like button on the video.